You want to know where to find the best RV park deals? Most investors waste hours scrolling things like Zillow or LoopNet, chasing deals that tons of other people are bidding on. But the best RV park deals, they're hiding where no one is looking. So if you want to find those RV parks before the other big players do, then this video is for you. So a lot of the times, if you're looking for something that's on market, you're looking at something that's already been picked over. It's a crowded space. If you're looking at apartments, it might be large hedge funds or private equity. If you're looking at Airbnbs, they're saturated and they're banning them in a lot of places or outlawing them with different ordinances and things like that. There's just so many buyers for all of those properties. Now, the beautiful thing about RV parks is most of the time they are mom and pop owned, which means that's opportunity for you and I. The problem is most beginners don't know where to look. There's a few different places that you can start your search. There's obviously the local networks, the KOAs, the campground associations, and you might be able to get into those groups and find opportunities there. There's also overlooked marketplaces like Craigslist, Biz Buy Sell, and even Facebook Marketplace. Yes, you wouldn't believe some of the groups, and even in Marketplace, I've seen some things listed as land or opportunities for an RV park on Marketplace just directly from the owner themselves. Most parks in the US are mom and pop owned. They're not owned by an institution. National Association of RV Parks and Campgrounds says something like 60 to 70% are actually owned by individuals. And so that means direct calling. You call the front desk. It's very simple. Most of the time, if they're mom and pop owned, they are actually running the park. And so if you call in the front desk, you're usually getting the owner. And you're not calling and saying, hey, do you want to sell your park? You're just calling and you're interested about the park and wanting to learn some information, right? So a simple conversation could be like, hey, and this could work for both direct to owner and broker. Hey, I'm calling. I'm interested in getting into the RV park space. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I'm just reaching out to a couple of people, a couple of locals in the area, and I'd love to get your insight on running an RV park. And human nature is you want to help other people, and most of the time they're going to be met with open arms and explain what they love about it, why they got into it, and you've just built a relationship. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to buy that park, but it could. Right now, you're just having the conversations, you're just talking with people, and you're able to open up, and that dialogue may lead, maybe it's not in that conversation, but that dialogue could lead to, you know what, we have been thinking about selling our park, or it might be a partnership with you and that person down the line. The other person that I like to talk to is brokers. And I know for a lot of real estate investors and people, brokers or jokers and agents don't know what they're talking about. I get it. And sometimes it can be tough to negotiate through a broker. But building a relationship, building rapport with a broker who will go to bat for you once you're in the industry is almost invaluable. For example, we've closed on a number of parks now, and the broker who we closed on our last park knows that we're able to perform. And so we have immediate credibility with her, and she brings us parks even before they've hit the market. Or she'll bring it to us and say, hey, I've talked to the seller. They are thinking about listing, and I just want to get your thoughts. Would this be something that you're interested in? And that is almost invaluable. So before it even hits the market, before people are looking at it, we're getting our eyes on it. And so that is only built through relationship capital. So talking to people, personal network, that's my favorite way to get a deal done. And most of the time, that leads to a win-win situation for all the parties involved, which is the best kind of deal, in my opinion, to do. So as another mini case study, there was another investor out of Arizona who found a 55-site RV park on Craigslist. That deal on Craigslist was listed under RV lots. They found it for $750,000. So this is probably a mom and pop person who didn't want to pay a broker, but also didn't really know how to market. That NOI, he cleaned it up a little bit, but the NOI was $150,000. Now, for all you people, math wizards out there, that's a 20% cap rate. No other area in real estate are you getting a 20% cap rate. Not self-storage, not multifamily, not hotels, not mobile home parks. So this is why this is an untapped gold mine. Finding a deal is step one, but how do you know if it's actually worth millions? And in the next video, I will break down the math behind a $50,000 a month RV park. So make sure you're subscribed.